Hey there, happy Halloween. Now I'm gonna actually play a commercial. I probably should have put that before this. Here we go, play the commercial.
As Halloween approaches, you have to prepare yourself for what might happen. More orange sprinkles. It's a special time of year, and Dunkin' Donuts is dressing up their donuts for the occasion. And here's the werewolf. So come to Dunkin' Donuts and get into the spirit of Halloween.
We'd like some Halloween donuts, please.
Oh, of course.
I love commercials like the one that I just showed you. I wasn't even alive when it came out, but I feel a sense of nostalgia for it. That is apparently called anemoia. That word? Nostalgia for something you didn't experience. I hope you liked that commercial because that's what we're doing today. Halloween commercials.
Toys R Us has the Big Bird Halloween costume and the Yoda Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
If I had only watched the first half of that commercial, I wouldn't really know what they were advertising to me. Now, don't get me wrong, I love it. It's very spooky, it's very weird. If they had cut off the commercial like right here, I would have dropped everything I was doing and I would have went right to Toys R Us because I gotta see what they're cooking. Even better, cut the commercial like right here. Now, I don't know if that would have been an effective commercial, but it would have made me laugh. And that's all that I care about. It's just really funny to me how Big Bird's just standing there, kind of like a menace.
Your mother sucks fucking big fucking elephant dicks.
It has silly animations, and then just Toys R Us has the
Big Bird Halloween costume
and the Yoda
Halloween costume for trick-or-treating.
That is factually correct, I guess, at the time at least. Was Big Bird big in the 80s? I guess he would have been, huh? It didn't really dawn on me until I was writing the script for this video that what the hell is that costume? It's just Yoda on a shirt, you know, and the mask, obviously, but the mask kind of looks... Yeah, it looks like that. Were they worried people would think you're Kermit the Frog with ears? Maybe, I don't know, maybe they just think, oh, people are, well, they don't know if Kermit has ears or not, so they might mistake this. If you don't know it's Yoda from the mask, redo the mask. Does that work for anyone? Can I just put anything on my shirt and that counts as a costume? If I put me on my shirt, am I wearing a me costume? What if I just put a question mark? Does that mean you like fill in the blank? You know, whatever you want me to be, I'll be. I match with everybody at the party. I'll match with everybody. It doesn't look good. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. It's just kind of abysmal looking. It looks abysmal. Let's move on because I'm kind of scared of both of them, actually. I'm a little scared of everybody involved here. So let's move, please.
Delicious. Very tasty.
They're here.
Who's here? Ghosts.
Our Count Chocula cereal. It's haunted.
Yummy marshmallow ghosts.
Scary bats and new spooky ghost marshmallows are haunting all the monster cereals. They're the ghostly part of this complete breakfast.
When I am a parent, I will not be letting my children hang out with Count Dracula. No, not Count Dracula either, I guess. They can't hang out with Count Dracula or Count Chocula. I will not be letting my kids hang out with Count Chocula. And I know that they are mascots and they are for children, but so is Barney. Well, he's not a mascot, but he's a big purple dinosaur with strangely human-looking teeth. And I don't care what you say. I don't care if he's a friendly guy. He's a big purple dinosaur, and I know that he eats children. Big purple dinosaurs, that's what they do. Just like vampires, which, you know, it doesn't matter how friendly they are. They gotta drink something. And I don't want it to be my kids' chocolatey chocolate milk. That's not fair to them. I love the monster cereal guys. You know, the guys in the commercial. These guys. See? I have some. Aren't they cool? Aren't they like neat little guys? Ignore the duct tape on their feet. They kept falling over, so I glued and taped them to a piece of wood. The kids are not hanging out with this guy. I'll tell you what. Probably not him either, or him. Maybe him. He's just a little ghost. I won these in a contest last year. It was on the box. I bought some, and it said, hey, enter, and you might win these guys. It turns out like 30,000 people won. So it's not as special anymore. So I know you probably know these three, but do you know this guy? That's the Fruit Brute. He's a werewolf. Can we bring him back, please? His cereal was really good. It was cherry flavored. It was delicious. He was only here for like a year, and now he's gone. And now they have Carmela Creeper, who is, admittedly, her cereal is very delicious. It's caramel apple. There's a mummy guy, too. You can bring him back. I don't care, but I just don't want my boy back. I want him back. Let's move along. We're gonna talk about some more classic monster stuff.
Hey, pretty funny movie, huh?
What are you, a nut? This is scary.
Scary? This isn't scary. If you want horror, you gotta go with the classics. Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolf Man.
Ooh.
Spooky, huh?
Oh, they're cool. I could send one to my mother.
You'd mail these? These are special edition. You're really starting to freak me out.
Special edition stamps now at the post office. Some stamps you just can't lick.
After watching this commercial for the first time, it kind of had me thinking, was the post office like hurting for money really bad? I've never seen an ad for stamps, like a full-blown commercial for stamps. Stamps never really played an important role in my life because stamps, the internet, you know, the internet's there. We don't really need stamps. Digital stamps, just for funsies. That sounds like something people would pay for. I don't want to do that. Don't make digital stamps, please. Anyway, advertising stamps just feels odd to me because there's always been nice stamps. Like stamps always have a nice little picture on them. But do we really need to advertise them like this? Like it'd be like advertising something like milk.
Got milk?
Yeah, why do we do that? Like I know they want people to buy milk, but they don't even say it in the commercial. It's just, do you have milk? I did find a sheet of these stamps on like eBay for 18 bucks. That's a pretty good deal. I don't know if they're authentic. They might be remakes. Doesn't really matter because I don't think collectibles are really worth anything anymore unless it's like a Pokemon card or shoes. I'm looking at the stamps again, and they're pretty fun. I kind of wish mailing letters was more common. Like I want to get a letter and have a little cool stamp. If I ever get a letter in the mail and there's no little silly fella on the stamp, I will not be responding to you. I do not care that you summoned me to jury duty. There's no silly guy. I can't come, honestly. I can't get out of bed for that.
Judge Judy.
It's a very charming ad, is all it's fun. It's a fun little, let's move on. I'm always so annoyed.
Whoa, Millhouse, that frozen black cherry's turned your tongue black. My tongue's black too.
Let me try. Black tongue. This Halloween, the Simpsons are at Burger King. Now in every big kid's meal, you can get a Simpsons spooky light up. They gleam, they scream, and you can collect all 15 at Burger King. Where else?
This is like one of the highest quality re-uploads of one of these commercials I have ever seen while making one of these videos. While I was watching it, I was like, this has to be from like 2014 or something, because all the old commercials that I see look like garbage, absolute garbage. But it's from like 2001, apparently. That's what I wrote here, so I'm gonna trust what I wrote. Now, I picked this commercial because it's actually one of my earliest memories of just anything. I remember seeing this commercial and thinking, I gotta get that black slushy from Burger King. I need that in my body. I remember going to some kind of like school function, or honestly, who knows what it was. I was 5. It could have been literally anything. But I do remember after whatever it was, my parents went and got me the black slushy. Yummy. I was thinking about asking my parents what that could have been, but are they gonna remember buying me one slushy in 2001? They might. Do you remember? They're probably watching. Or do you remember that? Did that happen? I maybe I'm making that up. It was extra nice at the time because I didn't really celebrate Halloween yet, and I wasn't allowed to watch The Simpsons. But I got to experience both at once with this nice little slushie that tasted like, I have no idea. While we're talking about black fast food though.
Black boots. Black pants.
Black taco.
Black dress. Black dog.
Black taco.
Black eye.
Blackjack taco.
Taco.
With pepper jack sauce.
Blackjack taco. Only 89 cents. Exclusively at Taco Bell. Bell.
Didn't really feel like a Halloween commercial, did it? Not really, but it was. It was a Halloween item. And because of that, I wasn't even gonna put it in this video, but it fit with the Simpsons commercial we just watched, and I have an anecdote. Another one. I know, 2 in a row. I'm killing it right now because everyone loves listening to a stranger's anecdotes. One of the first Halloweens that I ever got to go out and participate in was when this was out at Taco Bell. I went out with my friend, came back home, and his dad gave us these black tacos, and I never even had a taco from Taco Bell, so I was like, I'll try it, I guess, and I loved it. And because I was like 10 or whatever, my brain was like, you like the black taco from Taco Bell. You don't fuck with the normal tacos. You like the black taco. Pretty sure Burger King actually did something similar as well. Again, we're going back to Burger King. It was like a black Whopper.
This Halloween, things will get dark. With A1 flavor baked into the bun, things will get deliciously dark at Burger King. Try the all-new Halloween Whopper, dripping with A1 sauce, right now for a limited time, only at Burger King.
Yeah, well, we're gonna move on now.
The Castle of the Chicken McNuggets.
What are you making?
Sauce. We're using my mummy's recipe.
Mummy.
This better be good.
It'll be great.
Does your daddy have a recipe?
Now you can get McDonald's Happy Meal pails for
Halloween.
There's a pumpkin pail, a witch, and a ghost that glows in the dark. You can get a different one each week until
Halloween.
I actually talked about these Halloween pails in a video I did in like August, I think. I like them. It's kind of weird that this is basically 2 commercials in one. Like, I didn't stitch those together. That was just the commercial, I guess. I don't know. Kind of lazy. Give me 2 full commercials if you're gonna do it. Don't be lazy. Did the Spooky McNugget Buddies come with the Halloween pail? I feel like maybe they did if they were advertising it like that. I think I may have lied in one of my past videos. I gotta say, I think they're actually bad. They're not good. Your food comes in a little Halloween bucket, which is really cool until you realize you don't actually get a toy with it. Ooh, whoops. They are possibly bringing these back this year to McDonald's somewhere. Maybe not near me, but somewhere. And if I find one, I'll put it right here. You know, like I'll edit it in because I don't have it while I'm recording, but I will put it right there. I don't think I have much to say about this though. Some of these I just kind of want to show you the commercial and be like, hey, you like it? I like it. We like it. We like it. I probably should say more though, right? Like that would be helpful for the video.
What? No dip?
For a really great Halloween, pick up tons of Pepsi and Doritos.
Yo, that's like a crazy strategy to bring the whole truck and rip it apart just for 2 6-packs to bring to the party. That might, maybe is that the joke? Am I a joke ruiner? Nah, I don't think, no. I'm doing commentary. I'm pointing out a thing that happened in the commercial. Did you see that when he ripped it? I don't like how the Doritos bag looked back then. Just gonna jump right to that now. It was like really plain and dumb looking. I didn't like it. Also, do people use dip with Doritos?
No dip?
Like not dip, not like the tobacco. Yeah, like sour cream and onion. And don't get mad at me, okay? I think that sounds lovely. Dipping a Dorito into some hot cheese, for sure. But I don't think I've ever thought to bring dip with Doritos to a party. So Dracula needs to stop being so greedy and calm down. He's probably like upset that he forgot the dip. He probably has boring ass potato chips and was supposed to get some sour cream and onion and forgot. So now he's passing the buck off to poor old Frankenstein's monster. I don't like saying that, so from here on out, I will be referring to him as Frankenstein. Can Dracula even eat chips? I feel like he can't do that. So why does he care if there's dip? I guess he wants to be a good host. I don't want to keep harping on Dracula. I don't want to keep roasting him. Even though he kind of deserves it. He's being a little bit of a jerk.
No dip.
But why is he living in the suburbs? Frankenstein probably, he lives in the countryside, I would assume. We had to drag that whole truck all the way to the suburbs. The way Dracula was acting about that dip makes me think this neighborhood has changed him for the worst. Probably never used to catch an attitude like that with Frankenstein before. But now that he lives next to upper middle class people, he changed, man. He changed. Kind of reminds me of What We Do in the Shadows, though. You know, that's cool. I like that show. And this is like kind of that. This must be where they got the inspiration for the show. I'm on my game right now. I know, I notice things. I'm doing commentary. I'm observing. I am observing things that happen, and I am relaying them to you in a way that I think is with words. All right, the next commercial is about soda and Dracula again. Weird. This explains why Dracula was being such a little bitch in the last commercial. Frankenstein brought Pepsi to the party and not Coke. And obviously, Dracula is a Coca-Cola drinker. He's a snob.
What?
But I get it. I understand. You gotta stay loyal to your brand. And I know that he is a Coke elitist because of the way he like popped it like that. I think if I tried to do that with Coca-Cola, I might die. I had a Sprite for the first time a couple months ago, and I nearly passed out. I was about to go into a coma. It may have had more to do with the fact that I had to go outside for a couple minutes to go get it, because the sun really drains me. Not unlike a vampire. Except it's just Phoenix in August. So it's like the same thing. Why'd they walk out into like Toontown at the end? What was that? Like it brought the world to life. I brought him to life and the world. That makes sense. I figured it out. Again, I am using big brain. I am big brain. I'm so proud of you, me. You did it. You figured it out. The actress from this commercial was actually in the comments on the video that I found for this on YouTube. That does look like her, so I'm pretty sure that is in fact her. And damn it! She has more subscribers than me, which is not that hard to do, but I'm still really upset that I had to find that out. She makes some kind of religious videos, yet she used Coca-Cola to fend off a vampire. Very interesting. I'm just saying that if Jesus teamed up with Coca-Cola, there would not be any evil left in the world. Because Jesus gets rid of the people who are like greedy, and Coca-Cola gets rid of vampires. That's like everybody. All right, let's talk about soda more.
Wanna go psycho with me, Elvira? Here at the Bates Motel? Look for me wherever they sell mug root beer. And enter the Go Psycho with Elvira contest. You can be my guest at Universal Studios in Hollywood for a monstrous bash at the Bates Motel. Shower anyone? This Halloween, go psycho with Elvira and win a party with mug root beer and me. I love my mug. I love it.
Y'all know about Elvira? You know who that is? She was the host of a show where they would watch old bee horror movies, not movies about bees. Lower effort horror movies, and she would comment on them, say silly little things about what's going on in the movie. Not unlike something that I might do. Nothing like what I'm doing. The actress that plays her was named Cassandra Peterson. I read that off my script. And to this day, she will consistently reprise the role of Elvira. She's been in Scooby-Doo, which I think that makes sense. And she's also been in Call of Duty. Yeah, really. Now we've got some backstory on Elvira. Why was she doing a mug root beer commercial? I feel like I haven't seen a root beer commercial ever in my life. They don't advertise themselves that I can think of, do they? Not even just mug, but like the other ones too. Have you? Anyway, I wonder who won this campaign back then in the 90s. Like who got to go psycho with Elvira at the Bates Motel? Do we know? Can I look up that information? Will I? I don't, probably not. I might do it. let's say for the sake of the video, I won this contest. Do I get to invite a bunch of people to the party as well, or is it just me? Am I the only one that gets to go? If it's just me, that sounds like awful. Not to be rude to Elvira, I'm sure she's lovely, but I wouldn't want to do that with anybody. If I said you could go party with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson on the Jungle Cruise, but it was just you and Dwayne, that might be kind of cool because that's like a ride. Let's say the line part of the Jungle Cruise ride, just the front part of it, where you're waiting in line. You can go hang out with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson there all night, and no one will bother you. It would get uncomfortable after like 30 minutes. Unless you really like Dwayne Johnson, I guess. Which he's fine. I have no problems with Dwayne. No, we're buddies, actually. Me and Dwayne, we're like this, see? I kiss him, look. No big deal. I kiss Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson all the time. I bet you wish you could say you kissed him. Look, here he is again. You can kiss him if you want to try. He's quick though, you have to catch him. Here he goes. He's getting smaller. He's getting smaller. Oh, he's getting big. Oh, he's small again. He's gone. You missed your chance. You could have kissed Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson just now and you didn't. Maybe you did. Maybe you were quick enough. I don't know. I can't see you. Oh, God. If I put that in the video, I just gave myself a lot of editing to do. Nothing crazy, but why do I do this to myself? Ooh, I had another thought just now. What if multiple people could win? And they all got to go hang out with Elvira, and that's what made the party. I don't want to go hang out with a bunch of other weirdos that bought a shitload of mug root beer to hang out with Elvira. Ultimately, though, it's only because I know they're not real mug-blooded Americans like me. They just bought a shitload to win the contests. I don't want to be seen with those people, you faker. Nothing wrong with buying a bunch of mug root beer. If I gave you the impression that there was something wrong with it earlier, that's on you, because I think you should buy a bunch of it. I'm doing ads for mug root beer now because they won't. Go buy root beer from Mug or A&W. I don't care. I'm not getting paid for it, so what do I care what you do? I'm getting a little heated here, so I need to cool off, okay? So let's move on, and I'll cool off.
Some glow-in-the-dark bags. This is the best costume ever!
I'm a pirate.
No.
Spaceman? No. Ninja?
M&M's. I love M&M's. A big candy guy. How much of an M&M, like the ones from the commercials, the ones with the arms and legs and stuff, like how much of him would I have to eat before he stops being alive? Not a thought I've ever had, but it's Halloween time, so that's a good question. That is not a good question. Why did you ask that? You stupid mother... M&M commercials tend to have some kind of factor like this, whether it be carving up his flesh like a jack-o'-lantern, or cannibalism, which is way more common in these commercials than you would probably want to believe. Americans do love violence, so there's that. Oh, and nudity. So M&M's really just sell themselves at this point, though. So you would think him digging around in his body like that wouldn't really make much of a difference in brain power, seeing as he's just chocolate, like all the way through. But he thought he was like a pirate.
I'm a pirate.
And a spaceman.
Spaceman? No.
And a ninja.
Ninja?
A plumbing ninja. I think we may have just witnessed the first M&M lobotomy. A lobotomy that's on an M&M, not a lobotomy performed with an M&M. That probably wouldn't work. Right? I was gonna put a skit here of a guy, you know, like giving someone a lobotomy with an M&M. I don't have any M&Ms on me. Also, it probably wouldn't have been very good. Does that sound like it would be entertaining? That's how I was gonna end the video too, was with that. Just pretend it was someone who like did a lobotomy, and he was like, what are you doing to me? Like, I'm giving you a lobotomy. Why does it smell like chocolate? Because I'm using M&Ms. Is that gonna work for a lobotomy? It's not right now, but I do have some frozen ones I'm going to try out next, and that would have been how it ended. So it's probably not that funny, but that's quite the note to go out on for this video, huh? Because that was my last commercial. I don't have much else to say about M&Ms other than try these ones. They're the best M&M. I mean, happy Halloween to you. Thank you for watching this. I hope it gets out before Halloween. You know, I'm pretty lazy, so might not, but I'm hoping it does. This is a Halloween pail for like trick-or-treating. Trick or treat. And what I would like in return is I'm not going to trick you, but you need to give me a like, a subscribe, and a little hit the bell, one of those things. Put them in there. Like, look. Like that. Put them in there. I think that might be all I have for you today. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you. If you're literally here You're a real friend to me. But not really, because you're watching this through a screen and I might not even be real. I could be AI, I don't know. That's stupid. I'm sorry I said that. I'm gonna go.